Why we use slang language? Slang language, one type of language, obviously discovered by our society. That means this was important for all. All are used this slang language. Basically, all are known about that. This slang language. So why we create this slang language? Why? Who created this slang language? Some farmers, some that means workers who works in field and in factory and others domain. They are in enjoying mode, doing some enjoying things. By this, that means by speaking or by talking, but saying the slang language. That means they are this slang language related to what? Related to the sex organs. Okay, basically sex organs of male and female use the that means slang language. Why you use this? Because also giving that means we also want to some fun by saying this. Okay, some students, some hostel mates, some classmates use this for each others. That means they are conversation with each other by this slang language. Why? Because they are fun from that. This one is the traditional fun. Okay, that means fun giving slang language used in this domain. That means in this domain, that means some playground, some hostel, some college, then classroom. All are busy with this. That means some all are busy with this language. That do not appropriate, but obviously they are talking with each other and obviously attend fun from that. Okay, so they use this slang language and obviously they are in enjoying mood. But basically how this slang language create related to the sex organ, this slang language are created. That means so many examples are here. We also known about it but not talk about now. But why we create this, I don't know, but I preferably talk about that. This one is created for that means some persons who are that means who think about that the sex is one of the bad things in our life. Okay, or the sex is that means the sex is no evil fact of this life. They are obviously created this one. Okay, but we are not think about that because sex is one important thing of our life. Sex also this one that means propagate our society and obviously enhance our society development. So we are also respect sex, but we use this slang language. Why you use it? Because this one is giving fun. That means oh no, so all is not fun. Someone are angry, someone cruel with each other, someone that means in the disgusting moment they are obviously talk with this slang language. Okay, why? Because this one is for that time, this one is important for the time. That time is easily this one is talking by this each other. Why we don't know, but this one is happen. So what we considered from that? We considered from that this one is used for just fun, just spending some time, just criticize others, or just that means talking others for that means giving their fault or their that means they are not able, they are not in this one in this way, or they are not that means appropriate for that. We all talk about that slang language in these positions. Okay, when we are cruel, when we are that means all time we are busy with others, that means we create others domains obstacle, then this time we are use slang language. Okay, that means we are also not respect that person that time. Okay, or not think about this is the person, this is have some things, or not think about that this time. And obviously this cruel moment or this this time were excited and obviously angry with this person, and obviously talk with some slang language. Most of the person are also talk in this way, but we don't mind about that, because if someone gives pleasure from that, if someone gives satisfaction from that, then this one is not, then it's not bad or not harm our society. Obviously this one is not, then it's popular, but we use it sometimes. Okay, so what we need to obviously understand this circumstance, how to use this slang language. This one is fascinated. Okay, obviously slang language gives fun, gives pleasure, gives enjoying mood, gives also some criticize, that means how we are criticize others, then someone's are obviously giving, that means fun from that. And obviously torture, when we are torturing mood, that means some elder one tortures some lower one. Okay, then we are also use this slang language in hostel and other circumstances. So this time slang language plays important role in some playground. Someone miss this class, someone also that means run out by others, then they are use this language. Okay, because this one is, gives fun. This fun is appropriate for that domain. So we create this slang language. Don't mind about that. This one is one type of language, we use it. Obviously, this one is not socially appropriate. That means socially we are not use this, because this one is not appropriate here. Okay. But some domain is obviously exist in this world. Their social, their slang language is obviously appropriate, and you use it sometimes. Or no, most of the public, most of the people use it here. So don't mind about it, but think about it that one. Slang language not harm you, not, that means not create obstacle if your development path. Because one child don't know, think about that. He are not, that means he are not disturbed by this slang language. I understand. So if wise persons, if think about that, known about that, and obviously not disturbed by the slang language, then this one is not minded. Well, used in playground. Obviously, we talk with each other. This one is just for playground, not others' domain. Okay, so our play enjoying mood and to obviously talk with each other with slang language, and others' domain we are talk with each other in proper language. This was just happen. Don't mind about it. This one's obviously this was is exist, and obviously this was, that means tolerated by all. Obviously this was accepted by all, this is accepted by society. Don't think about that. One language exists, we known it, we not known it, this one is child, or known it, this one is watchman, then this one does not disrupt my path. Okay, obviously we not talk with in socially. Okay, that means just this one is some certain domain is here, how you use it. So don't mind about it. One language exists in this world, so we not reject this. We appreciate and accept this one, but domain is restricted for all, because all are not acceptable in all domain. So obviously this one have some domain. Okay, then some drinkers talk with each other by this language. This one is appropriate for them. Don't think about that. Okay, so I think slang language is important because some poet is used in some poem, and that means some stanza is modified by this, and obviously some paragraph is modified by this slang language because this was is important for that. So don't mind about it. This one is needed for our society. So society's mans are created that. No we create nor others one create. This one is created by some person of this society. So this one is needed for this society. But domain is restricted. This one is that means you know about it and understand about it and think about more, and obviously don't create disturbance of others for this. And don't think about that. He talk about this slang language. That means this one is bad person. This one is not meant about it. Okay. So today we stop here.